HustleDreamProduction.
Alright you guys, so before I actually start cutting, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna part the hair at the parietal ridge and set in my duck clips. Now one thing that I didn't do that I wish I should have did was wet the hair first. Alright, so if you're parting the hair at the parietal ridge, depending on what texture that you're working on, mainly you know, straight hair, you want to make sure that you wet the hair first and lay everything down. This is a mistake that I made going in, and like I said, I wish I would have wet the hair before I started cutting. So taking my one guard and putting it on the wall cordless seniors with the lever open, I'm going up and debulking everything that's on the sides. Now I'm not going to go all the way up to the parietal ridge. I'm going to leave some bulk in that area to where I can shape it. I'm just basically taking off bulk so I can set in the rest of my guidelines. So now that we have everything cleared, it's gonna be way easier to set in this bald line. I'm using my Battle of Skeleton FX to set it in. I'm going right in the middle and I'm dropping it in the back because I don't want to you know, fade all the way up to that crown area. I want to drop it in the back a little bit so I could, you know, build that shape that I want. Next step, with the lever open, I'm going up about a ½ inch and I'm making sure I go over this guideline multiple times. That way it ensures that we're at this lever open length. So now I'm gonna go back with the one guard open and I'm gonna use my comb to feed the hair into the teeth of the blade, and I'm going up that same width, all right, about a ½ inch, making sure I go over that guideline just to make sure everything is at that one guard open length. So right now I'm gonna use clipper over comb technique, and I'm gonna set my comb at a 45-degree angle. Now the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna set my comb right up against that one guard with the lever open, and I'm basically gonna judge it by, you know, resting the comb up against that and taking off the rest of the hair that's sticking out. So I pretty much got the shape that I want. So right now I'm taking my 2 guard with the lever fully closed, and I'm just running the clipper straight up, making sure that everything runs smoothly into the shape at the top. Dropping right back down with the 1 guard with the lever open, I'm just cleaning up that area between the 1 and the 2. So next, I'm just closing the lever on that 1 guard, and I'm just softening up that middle line. Now you guys may think that the 1 guard with the lever closed took out that middle line, but it didn't. Alright, still go with your 0 guard with the lever closed, and in a flick out motion, flick out that middle line. Because you softened it up with the 1 guard closed, this is going to make it a lot easier for you to take this line out. Now with the lever fully closed, in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. Start below the line and flick to the line. Now there's cases where you could, set the lever halfway, soften up that bottom line, and then come behind it and close it. But I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to, dive right in and just, get this done. So that's why I just went ahead and closed the lever. And what I'm doing is flicking out the bottom line, but you can see me adjusting the lever as I go up. So So to make this fade look a lot cleaner, I'm gonna grab my Babyliss shavers and make the bottom half razor bald. Now I'm not going all the way up to that bald line that I said. I'm gonna leave some room. That way it creates another transition in your blend. So lastly, what you want to do is detail your work. What I like to do is rest my eyes for a minute and then come back to the blend. But also, you want to utilize your mirror. All right, the mirror gives you a different perspective on the blend that you wouldn't normally see just head on. So make sure you use the mirror as well. But I like to use my corners and just, go in areas where I see a little bit of bulk and just kind of clear out those areas little by little, only using my corners. So now I'm gonna work on the top. I'm gonna take out my duck clips and saturate my client's hair with water. Now with the top, I'm gonna take off about 1.5 inches to get it down a little bit so that I can do the crop top look, I'm gonna start from the front and just use that piece as a traveling guideline and work my way to the back. So I'm going to redirect the hair over to the sides and clipper over comb everything that sticks out. That way, when he messes up his hair, you know, everything won't be hanging over. It will just all sit on top. And I'm going to do that all around the head. So right now, I'm going to take my thinning shears and add some texture to the top, you know, going sideways, different ways, just so it adds texture. So now I'm gonna blow dry and just kind of mess up the hair as I blow dry. So my client wanted a lineup in the front, so right now I'm just gonna clipper over comb the sides and the front line. Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. When I sit in my chair, I spin them in the full 360, and they come out looking like,
damn, son, we make it look easy.
YouTube, this is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother, he does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.